Right now you kicking it with COOLEY, and I push the music first. What's happening, COOLEY? I run with the name COOLEY. You cool. Where? Well, everybody trying to sound like somebody else, and I'm just trying to sound like myself, you know. You're a different person, so when you sound like yourself, you sound different. Like somebody's trying to sound like a Drake or a Kanye or Jay-Z or Migos, then everybody's trying to do that. Everybody's trying to sound like Chief Keef, and everybody's trying to sound like the next nigga. But if you sound like yourself, that's original. And then when you got somebody that like that you can work with music, like I work with Smooth, so when we can both work together and be ourselves, and that just helps me sound different. If I can get like chill, laid back, the hype shit, turn up shit, like Boom Shakalaka turned up, Boom Shakalaka. Then you get a shit like, you know what I'm saying, time, I got some just laid back shit, it's all types of varieties, man. Like, they say go for a target audience, but if you can make good music in different varieties, why not go for it? I didn't even have a target audience. I just made something that flowed together well and something that I wanted to hear. Like for real, like me and Switch just came up together. He would give me a beat. I'm like, fuck it. Make something, put something together, make it sound nice, and then if you fuck with it, you fuck with it, for real. You don't. Everybody just came together on some like, yo, you cool type shit, you make good music, let's work. So like, I went to high school with Peter, Son, and RT, and so niggas was just cool from jump. And niggas just like, cause if you can work with people you cool with, you know what I'm saying, that's a good fit. I'd rather work with somebody I'm cool with than to work with niggas I don't like. I just gotta put on the front that I fuck with them just so niggas can see, give the illusion that I might fuck with somebody when the camera's closed. I don't even hang out with them. But me and the whole agency, we mix well together because we cool with each other. We hang out, go to the bar, get fucked up. You know what I'm saying, smoke bite, drink mad lick. Just make good music, drink mad shine. Shine on deck, by the way. I wish I'd have had the bottles. I was drinking the Christmas colors today. Ain't even Christmas yet. People fuck with time a lot, but I think I got a joint on there called Life Sucks. I think that joint stands up because that's like a real personal joint. Like, it's crazy. After Life Sucks, my dad heard that shit like, oh shit, hey man, I just want to apologize. I'm like, damn, that shit real. Like, he really called me and shit. And it was like, we ain't talking a minute neither. And then like that's how I was just venting. Like it's rare that I do like the goofy trying to boom Shakalaka, but it's rare I get on the track and vent and just like say how I'm feeling. I'm not really against working with anybody. Like if somebody want to do a track, I'll do a track with them. You know, I'll hit up Octavian, like I got a beat, you want to do it? He said, fuck it, you want to do it. So that's how that happened. And then I don't even think I got any other outside HNG features on it. So that was about it. Like I had another track I'll tell you what I'm supposed to do, but we were just running out of time, man. And it was just, we didn't rush it, but we was like, we gotta get something done, yo. It's almost finished, so let's just put it right there. I wish I had a copy of the shit on me, because my homegirl Erin freaked the cover.
Shout out to Erin, baby. Yeah.
Shout out to Erin, she freaked the cover.
Yeah.
The reactions I would get from people, like I would get high and get into a cipher and spit some shit, and like niggas would be like, well, y'all fuck with that. Like niggas' jaws would drop when I rap. So I'm like, oh, I might start doing this shit for real, and niggas was fucking with it. Like I was getting a genuine reaction from people. It wasn't just, oh, y'all fuck with this shit, because they would say that because they're my friends. Like strangers would be like, yo, I fuck with that shit. Like you could do something with it, because I ain't really want to rap until like 2011. Like, I used to bullshit around with it, and niggas was telling me like I should fuck with it. So I just kept fucking with it. Came up with a strategy. Like, you just can't put tracks on the internet like Facebook and Twitter and expect to do anything. You really gotta spend money in this shit. You really gotta invest your time in it. So I thought it was something worth investing my time in. Niggas was fucking with it. So that made me want to keep doing it because of the reactions from people. I didn't know they would fuck with it that much. Like, because a lot of people fade in and out. So, you know, if you can stay relevant, like, something like, I wouldn't even say Jay-Z because that's like a given, but somebody like a Lupe that can still have still have the fans wanting to hear your shit. Like, if a Lupe album dropped tomorrow, he ain't spit anything, but I'd buy that motherfucker because I fuck with him. He's been in the game for years. It's just a product. You put out a good product, people gonna fuck with you regardless of how much promo you do, right? We had an album with Beyonce just dropped the album on niggas, and then that shit went gold in a week. know what I'm saying? This longevity. She been in the game for years. She just stay relevant. You gotta get them what they want to hear. I mean that how the future say that timeless music. That boom shaka rock. Hit it with the vodka, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Mars for the bracelet. TOG, shout out BC, shout out RT, shout out H&G, shout out G Life, shout out Dope Scheme, the whole, shout out everybody. If I miss anybody, I'm sorry. Moonshine got me feeling wavy. Shout out, I gotta get the squeeze out. Shout out to the bottle of water that saved my life. Shout out to my loose ass V-neck. One thing you gotta, one thing about life is you can't give a fuck, man. I seen Kanye have holes in his t-shirt, and that shirt is $600. So it's like, fuck it. I'm going out the house like, fuck that shit, man. Shout out to the Lock Sock, man. Lock Sock's about to be on deck, by the way. If y'all ain't up on Lock Sock, y'all will be up on Lock Sock. Oh, 2000 COOLEY V8. That's 2000 COOLEY VA. It's a long ass username. Gotta shorten that shit up. But 2000 COOLEY VA. Instagram, Twitter. Yeah. I can't give everybody the Facebook. I got the government. That's about it, though, man. Support. That's the word of the year. Support. My shit be dope. Get it from me, yo. Yo, the flow. Fucking know my shit be dope.